today we are baking your favorite, actually your favorite.
No, cookie dough?
And brownies.
Oh my gosh, I love brownies. I love cookie dough.
But
I love brownie batter.
What
They're so bad for you though, like so fattening. Like I would totally pig out on an entire tub of chocolate chip cookie dough.
What if I told you that you could have a few slices of guilt-free brownies and cookie dough that tasted good or better than?
I'm skeptical.
Okay, you're skeptical.
I don't think good for you and delicious would be in the same bracket. Now you proved me wrong with those drinks we made.
Yeah.
So eating healthy is in my head when someone says you need to be healthy or you need to eat healthy, I think of kale and beets, and I hate them.
And I'm sure, like, you're not the only one. I used to think that too.
Oh, I hate beans.
When
I
was
hate beets. Like,
320 pounds, I literally felt the same way.
Wow.
So I'm going to shock you today with our first recipe. I'm going to shock you guys too, because I actually lost 160 pounds, you guys, naturally.
Every time you say that, I'm just kind of like, wow.
But
like it hits me like a thunder brick, like.
But
ding.
I also had the same thought, like, oh, I can't eat carbs, I can't eat anything.
I
should
remember
just
as
eat
a
kale.
kid, our go-to was ice cream.
Yeah. If you could just put some stuff in a blender and put it in a pan and put it in the oven, would you be happy?
That's
like,
it?
That's it. I'm going to show you how easy it
Blender,
is.
pan, oven?
That's it. So
now that has piqued my interest.
Okay, I'm good. I'm glad.
Are you telling me it's going to be delicious, healthy, quick, and easy?
And it's going to keep you full because it's going to be high protein. We noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Come subscribe. We give you 5 days a week of free weight loss advice. And I mean, come on. It's a pretty cool vibe over here. So I'd love it if you'd come join. We really appreciate all of your support. So please don't forget to subscribe.
I will say this, cookie dough does not keep me full.
This one will. Okay.
This one will? Okay.
This one will.
I'm excited.
So you guys will not believe it. Drum roll, please.
I'm like really excited. Okay.
We are using black beans. I know.
But
I know.
I don't like beans.
I know, but you're not going to taste
Wait.
the beans. This is the moist ingredient. This is, instead of using flour, we're using beans. So put this in the blender.
All right.
This whole thing. This is 2 cans of organic beans rinsed.
Beans?
Brownies.
Okay.
So you do the whole thing. And then we're doing 5 tablespoons.
You said 2 cans that were rinsed?
That was 2 cans rinsed with water. Now we're doing 5 tablespoons of cacao powder. So easy.
I do like anything chocolate.
Now you can add the baking soda.
Okay.
Baking soda and baking powder.
We had pre-mixed them together.
And then you're going to do, let's just have you do 3/4. So this is a half cup. So you're just going to, half cup of monk fruit sugar, 0 calorie monk fruit and erythritol
this is
sugar.
actually healthy. Now why would you use this and not just like regular sugar?
Because regular sugar is going to put weight on us, and sugar is more addictive than cocaine. So it's something that's going to keep us really wanting more.
That explains why
Exactly.
Gougy.
Exactly. You're not going to do that with these because you're going to feel satisfied after a few. You know, it's really hard to eat 2 cans of beans because you're like, oh, I can't eat any more.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Or like 5 eggs. You can't do that. So a little more.
Okay. Like this much?
Like a little bit more because you didn't, yeah.
You're
3/4 cup. Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
good.
quite there
It's
yet.
because I really like baking without measuring, so I'm like gotten a pretty good idea.
I do too. Like if I can, okay, I like that. That I'm an eyeballer.
Then we do vanilla
Right.
extract. Super important to do this. Tablespoon. This is vanilla bean paste, but it doesn't have sugar in it. It's really important if you're going to use. So here's a hack for you guys to know. If you're going to be using stevia as a sweetener, which some people will use stevia, then you want to make sure you're using a vanilla that doesn't have alcohol in it, or else it's going to give it a weird taste. Okay, so you guys, now we're doing 4 eggs. You want to crack 4 eggs into this right here bowl. So we're doing 4 eggs in the blender, and all of this is in the blender. It's one blender. That's all you have to use.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Like we've only dirtied one thing.
Exactly, because I can't stand it when people make recipes that are so many layers and they take 5 hours and
then you clean up for 45 minutes.
No. No one has time for that. I know people don't have time for that. So
definitely don't.
You need something you can blend.
I mean, sometimes I'm not getting home till midnight.
I know. So when you come home, instead of going to get your brownie that's going to put weight on you, you want to be able to eat something that's going to give you energy and protein and all the good things. Okay. Now, instead of using butter, because that's a fat, we're going to use 5 tablespoons of non-fat Greek yogurt. 5 tablespoons. And this is cutting our fat in half with this recipe. This is adding protein, and it's going to keep you full longer. So you have beans, you have eggs, and you have Greek yogurt. Notice that there's no flour in this recipe. There's no cane sugar in this recipe.
Wait, so how does it get that consistency?
The beans and the eggs. Huh. Now, all we're gonna do, you guys, is
this is all learning for me. In case you're wondering if these reactions are like staged, they're not.
Tara's just the most animated person you'll ever meet.
That's true. I'm very animated.
And we're gonna now blend. So let's blend on high and
I have a question for you. Do you think I can make this in a regular blender? Because I don't actually have
100%.
Okay.
All right, so now that we did that step, now can you go get that brownie pan right there? She's gonna try it.
I don't taste any beans.
See? This is what I mean, you guys. Being healthy doesn't have to be gross.
For me, tasting is believing.
Now put that here. And I want you to pour it in. I want to
multi-purpose blender.
You guys, I'm teaching Tara how to do all these things. The reason I'm making her do a lot of this is because I want to teach her the skills so that she can be empowered for the rest of her life to always have the tools she needs.
A little background: when Penelope first asked me if I was interested in like learning how to eat healthier, I gave her like 2 reasons. 1, I'm too busy. 2, it tastes gross.
Okay, real quick. Let's put this in the oven, so it's going to take a while. This is going to now bake for about 45 minutes, but you saw how easy that was.
Yes.
Blend, pan,
bake. So
bake.
this is exciting, because back to what I was saying like a second ago, is that was one of my biggest worries was like, it takes too long, and it tastes gross, but that actually wasn't gross.
And we're going to do that, you guys, at 350, and we're going to be baking it for 30 to 35 minutes. So we'll
Should I set a timer, or you have one?
I will set a timer, and now we're gonna start our cookie dough. Okay, we have the brownies in the oven, and now we are going to make our cookie dough. So this is gonna be sugar-free, high-protein cookie dough. And it's going to be gluten-free too, which is amazing.
Oh.
Okay, so now we're gonna do 16 ounces of low-fat cottage cheese or non-fat Greek yogurt. So we're gonna use non-fat Greek yogurt.
I think 1 cup, 16 ounces?
I think so.
Or was 1 cup 8 ounces?
I think 1 cup is 8 ounces, so you do 2 cups.
cups.
So Greek yogurt is a great substitute for fat. Usually it would just call for butter, but then you wouldn't really be full. So there's no butter in this recipe. We'll fill it up all the way. There's no butter in this recipe. They're just going to use Greek yogurt, and so.
Oh, so you can use Greek yogurt in place of butter?
Yep, and you can use applesauce as also. We are going to use this cookie dough flavored syrup by Skinny Syrups. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do this step. I accidentally tasted it. It's really good.
Is it? Okay.
Right? Yeah.
That's really good.
So
I should try that in my coffees and stuff.
So although it's not, like I said, it's not stevia, but you can use Lakanto maple syrup in place of this. And you can also use stevia drops. So we're going to add half of this. Like, so you're going to fill half of this.
Half of this container? So
half of that. Okay. Yeah, so 1/4 cup. And this is going to make it taste like cookie dough. Okay, that's good. And then we're gonna do, and that's how easy that was. I mean, that was really easy. And then now we're gonna do some of this.
Vanilla.
1 tablespoon. Again, if you're using stevia, you wanna use non-alcohol. And now we're gonna go in with protein powder. So we're using protein powder because we wanna increase the protein and not add too much flour. Not completely. We're gonna use a little bit of almond flour for that thickness.
Almond flour. Is almond flour better than regular flour?
Almond flour is better than regular flour. So if you're going to do the step it up method, you'd go from flour to whole wheat flour, or maybe you'd step up so fast you'd just go straight to almond flour or buckwheat flour or oat flour.
What, if you could explain to me, why would I want to switch to almond flour or buckwheat flour? Like, what's the health benefit?
So usually when you eat a piece of cake, you're not going to go on a walk afterwards. A lot of people are eating flour all day and they're just sitting in their chair. And so the way the body processes that glucose, your body needs a way to get rid of excess glucose. Add 3/4 cup of vanilla protein right here, in here.
Oh, that's a 3/4 scoop?
Mm-hmm. No, I'd say 2 scoops of that would be 3/4 cup.
I was like, man, my measurements are way off if that's 3/4. 2 of these?
Yeah, you guys can use any flavors you like. If you want to do brownie batter, we just chose birthday cake. Tara chose birthday cake because she likes.
I did, because I wanted to be the most similar to actual cookie dough.
Salt.
Okay.
And let's do some cake batter. Let's do 1 cake batter
So this is
flavor.
Oh, it's cake batter flavoring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's going to give us that flavor that we are looking for in this.
How much?
Let's do 50 ml. Okay. You can find these at like most of your Whole Foods and Safeways too. You just have to look for it. Like a lot of this stuff, you can find a lot of the stuff at the grocery store.
Where do you get these?
Like that's online. You buy that at Skinny Syrups is the best place to buy it online. And then you add this extract and you're not missing the cookie dough flavor. This extract
And
really
where did you get this? Amazon?
Amazon, Walmart. Now we are going to add 2 cups of almond flour.
So because I've heard that like if you eat more than X carbohydrates a day, you're going to stay fat forever. And so explain that to me just a little bit. So it's better to not so much worry about carbohydrates.
So the nutrients you get from eating a sweet potato and the way your body reacts to it versus a piece of bread is very different. And the quality of nutrients in ketosis anymore.
Do you not get in ketosis if you're calorie counting?
Well, here's something really interesting. When you're in ketosis, you're still in a calorie deficit. So even though you're eating bacon and cheese and chicken, you're still not eating as many calories as you were before.
Okay.
So you're in a limit.
Your focal point isn't carb.
You count carbs in place of counting calories. So this is 2 tablespoons of this Simply Delish vanilla vegan pudding mix. I'm just gonna put that in there. And then we've added almost everything except for,
Did we add this? I don't even remember what this is.
No, we don't need that because we added the sweetener from the cookie dough. So, you guys, I love this. Today, Tara has eaten the egg white wraps that I made on camera in the meal prep video, which you guys should go check out if you want to get a bunch of free recipes.
Really good.
And she had a protein coffee for 50 calories. So we did versions, so guys. So you can meal prep in little containers.
All right.
And we did nutmeg and sea salt, cinnamon and sea salt, and regular. So why don't you just give it a try?
I think regular's gonna be my favorite, so I'm gonna save it for last.
Okay.
So this is the cinnamon.
You should probably mix it a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely got harder. It was like.
Yeah. See that, and that's what you want, right? In a cookie dough, you want it to be like thick and creamy. Okay.
I feel like this would be good with some sliced bananas.
Genius.
Like gives me like Thanksgiving fall vibes where you have like pumpkin pie and all.
Okay, what about the cinnamon one? You should mix that too.
You said cinnamon and nutmeg or just cinnamon?
No, sorry, just nutmeg and sea salt.
This is nutmeg and sea salt, okay.
Yeah. I really like nutmeg. I really
I'm going to eat it with the chocolate chip. Okay.
Yes.
Which is like, watch a movie.
Okay, now try that one. With the chocolate chip, just plain. This is just regular.
Okay, there's so much deliciousness happening. My mouth is like, woo! Can you make that sound? Okay. This is regular chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay.
Running errands, going hectic life.
You like it, 10 out of 10. Would you eat that over a normal cookie dough?
I don't know about over, but I would be willing to swap out, let's say that.
Okay. So this is like
a very doughy, moist center. I guess doughy moist. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Smells like chocolate.
Okay.
All right, drum roll. That's good. I don't taste any beans. I like it.
Do you like the texture?
I think I would do a little more of the
Sugar, cacao?
No, more cacao.
More cacao.
Because I do love chocolate. I would do more chocolate, and I would do a little more, just a little more flour to give it a little more density.
I think we'd add protein powder.
Protein powder. Okay, I'm learning.
Instead of flour, right? Because we don't want to have any inflammatory responses.
I have to learn to change my lingo.
No, you just have to learn what to substitute things with if they need more density.
This would probably be really, really good with that frozen yogurt ice cream you made me. You saw my reaction earlier when Penelope brought out the beans. I was like, what in the name of blazes? So off camera, I texted my mom and I said, Mom, I just learned how to make brownies with beans.
So we just made all of these amazing baked goods in one blender. It took us like under 10 minutes, I think, to make like each recipe.
Now, would this be considered like a serving of vegetables? Like protein?
Well, beans are legumes.
Okay, so not quite vegetable.
Not quite a vegetable, but this is a great source of like whole food protein. So it's not protein powder.
Yeah.
It's whole foods, and it's just like a few ingredients, which is good because
when you very, very few.
When you get the brownies from the store, you have like way too many ingredients on the list. So would you eat this over your normal brownie?
Yeah, I would eat this.
over
good.
your normal brownie.
I like it. I would give this one, if I have to rate them, the cookie dough I would say 8 out of 10, and this one I would do like an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm a harsh judge. This is
we're
a miracle.
we're debunking the myth that you guys say that being healthy is too expensive, it takes too much time, all of that.
And it tastes yucky.
And that it's gross. It doesn't have to be gross.
That was one of my biggest things.
You can have your
doesn't
cake
taste
and
good.
eat it too. You can have your brownies and eat it too.
You can literally have your cake and eat it too.
Can't lose.
Join, subscribe.
Subscribe, and if you're a woman and you want to join our women's accountability group, click the link in the description, and we will see you all the time.
Hey, we noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed, which means you're watching our videos, you like the content, but you haven't made the commitment. So we would love it if you would subscribe.
And if you want to join our women's accountability group, don't forget to click the link in the description to join. We're only accepting amazing, awesome, and ready women, so please join if you're one of those. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all the time.